Yeah, that was definitely a really boring
I was
game.
bored, bro.
I was bored too.
I
was so bored watching you throw that screen past the Nico fucking 6 times.
It was
and every time
I mean, you play zone. Like, don't you figure why do you play zone in flag football? You got to play man to man.
Well, I understand, but like, come on, that's why you're bored. Okay, let's go ahead and say play the Nico.
Why not? It's open.
Experiment. That's where you. These are the games where you have a good
experiment. I have fucking 6 years in the league. I've experimented.
I didn't even
run some crazy reverse flea flicker. Give me something.
You know, that was just one of those games. I don't know, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, they're legit. They were playing. I don't know what they were playing because they had the cornerback. Even when I was doing like Twins, they had like one cornerback there, 2 deep safeties, bro. And I was like, they gotta be playing zone. So I'm like, all right. Throwing a Nick, I'm like, Donnie and Kevin just go block, bro. That was it. That scored Nicky twice. You know.
And I gotta congratulate Young Money with their 6-1 record, putting them at #1 in the league right now. And you get to sit on that next week in our bye week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Next week's Halloween. Everybody take the week off, dress up, pass out candy, do whatever you do. Now, something I wanted to talk about today is captains. You might have noticed the text messages you're getting from the commissioners, Tom Stanky, Joe Horaci, talking about first Tom Stanky. You got a text message. A lot of confusion going on. He said after week 7, no more new free agents.
That was this week, right?
He wanted to take a vote, you know, and then
I hate it.
I countered that and I said, okay, we could have no free agents in the league, but let's lift the ban.
Right, which is
lift the player
listen,
plan.
I don't even give a fuck about free agents. I don't care about that. Like, whatever, no new free agents is fine. There's a list out there. There's more than enough guys on a list. Pick from the list. Who cares? Whatever.
But I don't even know those first or second round picks on the list. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so I'm not.
Well, technically, bro. He has like a couple guys that are technically first rounders that should be like second rounders.
Right.
Just because of the fact because he has true first rounders banned from the league.
Yeah.
And which is shit, like because that's saying you're too good to play in a fun league with
yeah, like I don't understand the ban, and I'm not a fan of that either.
I'm not.
But at least rank them where they should be ranked, like first or second. You know, like
your brother wants
if they're first round pick, they're first round pick. If they're second round pick, they're second round pick.
How often? This was my thing. How often are you going to miss a first round
pick? Exactly.
How often? Rare.
And if you do, you should get somebody of that caliber or better.
Because figure, who was your first round pick, bro? Like, Berto, okay.
If he's going, I want somebody as fast and as athletic as
You're not going
Berto.
to go pick up Tommy and Dre because he'll do you no good. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? It's not. He's not going to go out and play receiver for you.
I agree. I wouldn't do that.
But that's what I'm trying to say. And the reason why Tommy's a first round pick. But you know, it's just like
the reason these guys are free agents is because they're not reliable. They're not going to be there every week. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be in the league for a reason. And if you're missing your first round, you should pick up these players.
Right.
I mean, Stanky's argument is they changed the game to the point where a player could get an upgrade.
I don't think we've seen any player in this league that could change the level of a game. Just one player.
It's not.
And
it does in the perspective when you bring somebody really good and then you have to have a third round guy guarding.
But that comes from picking up a unranked free agent.
Like Corey, like if I see me or Danny or fucking Wilner or any of us on Corey, I don't see him fucking going off like he did.
If I miss,
but I do if I have to put somebody like different on him. And then put like a shittier person on first, like John Morrow or something, like, because then that opens up another offensive threat for them.
That's what happened against us.
That's exactly what happened.
You know, it's not that big of a difference, you know?
No, I don't. I don't think, like, individually they're that spectacular players where they should be banned.
He says, well, they're better than half the first round picks. That's not true at all.
The bottom line is nothing this season is going to be changed, but I wanted to spark interest in that for the captains meeting next season. I mean, we're gonna have to do something about this ban. I say we lift the ban. Let these kids play.
I agree.
But I do agree.
I mean, it's not like, bro, like I don't understand. It's not like you bring in NFL or college stars, bro. It's like it is what it is.
Wellner brought up the point.
We're all fucking people, bro. Like we could hang with anybody, bro.
Wellner brought up the point. If they were that good, they're not going to be out here playing on 39th and Ridgely.
That's right.
They're going to be playing somewhere else. They're going to be playing in college. They're going to be playing somewhere else in the NFL. If they're that good and they change the game that much, they're not going to be out here having a good time with us.
Because you're losing a first-round guy for this player. Like, it's going to... It's just... It makes no sense to me, bro. It makes no sense to me at all.
Like, if I couldn't make a game...
But I do agree
options does Joe
free agents. Like, I mean, especially this late in the season, they get affect playoff opportunities for a lot of teams.
I agree with that, but like Joe said, let's substitute for it. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Go ahead, stop the new free agents, but bring the first round guys up. let them be first-round guys.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well,
Or second-round guys.
next
whatever
season,
they are, right.
I would like to see a free agent deadline for new free agents, and I'd like to see a ban lifted. And I feel that our free agent list sucks.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
Our free agent list, we don't know the players. We don't have photos
dude,
of the players. We don't have contact information for these players.
We have gone this year. I think we've brought out more free agents than ever.
Yes.
New free agents.
Yeah.
Like that's plenty on our new list, bro.
Yeah.
Like that adds on to the list. That's plenty of guys you can pick from the list. So next year I say up to a trade deadline,
Yeah.
you can pick up new free agents, bring them in the league. I love new faces, whatever, bring them in.
Yeah.
But at the trade deadline, that's it. You can't bring them in no more.
Yeah, no more new free agents, and we have a list that the captains have, updated list with phone numbers.
Yeah,
every week, a brand new list. Fucking, these are the list of the free agents for next week with their phone numbers.
Yeah.
So the captain, so if I need a guy, hey, can you make it? Hey, can you make it?
Yeah.
So I'm not sitting there like, you know, oh, I gotta call Joe Horaci to get Martin Ortiz's number. But Joe Horaci's missing Phil, so he's gonna pick up Martin Ortiz first, and he's not gonna text you. You know what I'm saying? Shit
right?
like that.
It is what it is.
It is what it is,
That's what you gotta do, bro.
I'm just
I
saying.
agree.
So, as far as the player ban, I don't think anybody supports it, Tom. I mean,
he's the only one.
I'm keeping it real, Tom. You are the only person that supports it, and I wish you were here to defend yourself. But the more I'm talking with anybody, you know, the more, you know. But we have a system in place where people aren't going to where we rank the free agents, and people aren't going to take advantage of the system.
Right.
And the free agent ban comes a lot from Tommy and Dravic. He feels that he changes the game that much, and I don't know if that's
like we
necessarily
said,
true.
though, bro, you can't, like, regardless if he's the best blocker we've seen in the league or a rusher or whatever you want to say.
But if you're missing a fourth-down lineman, you can't pick him up.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So that's who cares?
Right.
Like, so you're gonna miss Nico and pick up Tommy. I think that might actually bring your team down a little bit.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I agree. Lift the
Everybody.
ban. Like, cause all the linemen that were drafted, there was not one lineman that was drafted in the top 2 rounds.
No.
So like,
No.
you couldn't
I think
pick
the
him up.
fourth round was.
You would have to pick him up as one of your skill players.
I think the third
and that
round
I think
was
would bring
the
you
first
down.
lineman drafted,
Yeah.
bro.
What the fuck's Campbell gonna do with Tommy?
But see, if I'm missing Berto, like, why can't I pick up Tommy Nugent or something if he's around?
Exactly.
I feel like athletically that's like the same thing.
Right.
Like, why the hell not?
Yeah, let him play.
Tommy's played in the league before, Nugent. I mean,
It is what it
It
is.
is what it is.
Yeah, I think
fucking Jerry Rice.
I think athletically he's like Berto, like the same
he's
thing,
fast.
same body, same figure,
He's
same.
a first
you know,
rounder.
Right.
You know, Tommy's a first rounder, but that's just a point I wanted to bring up and something to talk about because a player ban.
I wish Stinky was here too. I want to hear his logic behind it, because it's just like, I know he's hard-headed, he's stubborn, but like realistically, dude, it's
I understand
not,
he
it's
made
not.
up the ban and he supports the ban, and I supported it up until
We talked to you about.
up until I'm starting to hear more and more. I never really surfaced the topic. The ban got in place 2 seasons ago, and that's just how it was. You know, and I never really put much
Now
thought
going
into
on
it.
the banned, players that are banned regardless of their talent, meaning like Frankie Ramirez got
Frankie
banned.
Ramirez
for,
got banned.
like that's understandable
Yeah,
if you guys don't want him in the
that's
league. Like,
different.
dude tried cleating somebody in the fucking throat. Like that's
Yeah.
like,
He got in a fight.
second
and-
season, him and Joe Lawless, like, or Stink. He tried like fucking he had metal cleats on trying to step on Stinky, bro.
Yeah. It was
Frankie?
some bullshit,
Yeah. Like try kicking him with metal
Like
cleats.
what?
George Kohler had a
Like
year
a fucking tackle
suspension.
or something.
That's
Yeah.
what-
You know, I suspended George Kohler for a year because he was an asshole. A shitty captain, didn't show up to games.
He served his year suspension.
Yeah,
He's
and that's
able
it.
to
No,
play
George
games.
could be a third-round free agent, you know, if he wants to. Anyways, that's just something I wanted to talk about.
Who plays next week or the week
Our
after?
next week,
I got one. Another game.
our next flag football game is November 7th, 2011, and we have 5 games that week. Some of us will have double headers, some of us won't. So they're bright and early, 9 a.m. is Hemp Dream versus the Chargers. And
We have no none from each team here, bro.
what's that?
No players from each team.
No, I personally think Hemp Dream's gonna win.
I would agree, but I mean, with Taverdic there, he might help. Who knows?
Yeah.
That's help.
Taverdic's played 1 game this year, and they
He
won.
did
And
difference.
like,
Caught a couple
he
balls.
made a difference,
Yeah,
you know.
he's even caught a couple passes.
He has like 3 touchdowns, bro.
As much as, like, I like Tom's team, but they don't have somebody that could throw the ball. So like anything can happen against them. If a team has a good game, they're screwed.
Look how we hung with them when we had 4
Everybody
guys.
hangs with them or beats them.
Bro,
So
we had 4 guys. We hung with them the whole. We battled with them.
they can't throw the ball.
4 guys, bro. And I was quarterback.
It doesn't seem like their defense is really that good.
Their defense isn't that good. I mean, it looks better on paper than it is.
Right.
They don't mesh very well. Tom doesn't step up like a captain should and lock down people like he should. He's throwing PJ out on an island, and PJ's hammered. What do you think's gonna happen?
Right.
And then you throw Brandon out there with no cleats on. Like it's just an ugly mess, that team. I think
It is, bro. It is. They just have no chemistry whatsoever.
Yeah, they don't have anybody that can throw the ball. It's
No
tiresome.
chemistry whatsoever.
You know, Tom Stanky really picked a different type of team that he usually drafts this season, and he's paying for it. He's really paying for it, big time. And the 10 a.m. game, November 7th, is a Mulligan versus Team Clan.
5-0.
5-0.
I'll get one, bro.
We had no
It's like
shutouts.
I hope they don't, because we need to come back with a little fucking anger in us and just shut them out and just like show people that we're back in this
You need
shit.
that win.
Like we ain't fucking around. Like I'm sorry we lost 5-4, but this shit ain't going
No,
down.
definitely you're gonna win.
I'm saying like I want to see
I think
shutouts
we'll
the next
get
3
one.
weeks before the playoffs. Like let's go
We'll get
Patriot
one.
style and this shit.
You'll get
Just
one.
show this little Berwyn division and then you get the fuck out of here.
You're in the Stickney division, right?
No, I'm in the Berwyn.
Yeah, I'm in the Stickney division.
Stickney division definitely kicked ass last week. I couldn't even find a good picture.
Berwyn division kicked ass the week before.
You have Clinton.
Yeah, I just
Except
Shut
for
him
my
by
team.
himself, bro. The solo boy. Fucking no one on his
I don't
team.
take happy team pictures.
11 a.m. we have the Chargers versus the Phonies. I'd like to see the Phonies come up on that one. I mean, not
Chargers
because
and
I'm the
Phonies.
captain of the team.
I think that's kind of an easy game.
That's huge for you guys. That's
I think we could piece together a little win streak before.
That'd be
the
nice.
playoffs.
You need that because I mean they're up there. They're one. You guys have 2 wins. They have 1 win.
I think that's an easy win for the
That's
Phonies.
it.
They
That's,
should come
that's
up
our
with
second
an easy win
matchup.
there.
Our first matchup, we had Rico quarterbacking, and we beat them 5-1.
But that's no.
That's the Chargers.
Yeah, that's what we're playing.
Oh, we're playing the
Yeah.
Chargers.
But that's not a game.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
some people
Yeah,
have double
double
headers.
headers.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
They have
But that's
9
not a
and
game that you guys gotta like. You can't go out and be cocky because you have only 2 wins. You gotta go out, take it serious, whoop that ass, dude, and that's
Yeah,
it. Like
absolutely.
get it done, bro.
Yeah.
Like don't go out there try to do shit. Just go out and do what's best. You know, just get the game over with. That's it, man.
And we're still developing, you know? I mean, Laws, this was
I
only
think you guys should all
second
get Lawless for MVP shirts and fucking
Yeah, let
just
them
go off.
fucking go off.
game. And after the 11 o'clock game, we're going to have a 50-yard dash. And it's just traditional every year. We have a 50-yard dash. I think,
Dude, it was between Dom Tverdick and Russ last year.
yeah, Dom
I don't
Tverk
remember
and
who
Russ.
won.
I
I think
forgot
Russ
what we
won. I
think Russ
nominated.
won, too.
I
Yeah.
think Russ won.
We nominated, I think, Russ as a winner. It was a photo
It was all
finish.
close, bro. Yeah, we literally had to
Photo
watch that
finish.
video
Yeah.
over and over, dude.
Yeah, we did see Russ. He crossed.
Yeah.
I put it in slow-mo. Yeah, I remember that. That was nice. Yeah, so we're going to do a 50-yard dash. I figure it's a doubleheader, a good time to do it.
Like
Everyone will be out
everybody
there.
just does a 50-yard dash.
Yeah, whoever wants
Whoever
to.
wants to
Yeah,
participate.
whoever wants to.
Just run from one end to the other end.
I'm gonna be stretching all week.
Yeah, fun shit. And then at noon, we have Hemp Dream versus the Creeps.
I'm gonna go Creeps on this.
No, if the Creeps have their team, I'm actually gonna go with Hemp Dream. Hemp Dream beat them the first time. I think they could do it again.
Yeah.
They did.
As long as they both have their teams, like I mean,
There was no Dar though, I don't think.
no, but
Wallace.
yeah, but
That was Joe, bro. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like I said,
think Campo's gonna
with
be fired up, and
Ariel-
I think Campo's gonna bring somebody out.
with just Ariel and John
That's what I
Morrow,
think's
I
gonna
don't think
happen.
they have the threats needed to win. Like they need that extra player.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and Tom
But then
State-
again, you look at it from Hemp Dream, and it's like they have no defenders, bro.
Hemp
Like,
Dream beat them 5-2 first game.
Was that bad?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
bad.
I
It
thought
took
it
it
was
like
like-
an hour and a half. Neither team could fucking
that sounds
score.
like a close game.
Yeah, bro. I mean, yeah, I think it's going to be a good
I think
long game.
I think Creeps got the hell.
I think it's gonna be a long game.
I'm also gonna go
Creeps
with
got
Creeps
that
on
because they don't have anyone that can rush in, bro.
Yeah.
Campbell's just gonna give Dario.
I see
5 years
Adiel. I see Adiel catching a lot of touchdowns.
Yeah.
You know, that's going to be yeah.
I don't.
What do you?
I mean, I've seen 2 weeks in a row of horrible football from Adiel. So
Because he had people that could guard him.
Yeah, I mean, it's the matchups are fair. Like he's going up against first and second round picks.
Yeah.
Now,
Shit
what do you
happens.
think about Hemp Dream's quarterbacking situation?
Like I said, it's horrible.
It's
I
just
don't
back
know.
in the
Stay
day.
Avani.
You gotta like
Stay
sit
Avani.
there and be like, okay, as a captain, you're fucking. This is our what 8th game in.
Yeah.
8th game in, you're still flip flopping, dude. Come on, like that's not good for your team morale.
I think Thomas is more of a threat at receiver than just because of his size.
Right.
He's more of a threat there than.
And he
than
doesn't drop balls, bro. Stinky's a good receiver.
He's good. I
don't know why
I
the
think
fuck.
is